cancel pride. Pride is something that we do.
I'm here today for Black trans liberation, not only today, but each and every day.
And I'm here in celebration of not only pride, but I'm also here for Black Lives Matter. Too often, so many people get left out of this movement.
We're not free until our entire community is free, and right now, we have to be out here marching for Black lives and Black trans lives.
Since there was no pride parade today, we just walk around and spread a little joy and spread a little cheer.
Here to fight for freedom and for equal equalities for everybody. Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Gay Lives Matter.
So I'm just here to support humanity in this outfit.
Honestly, it's time for a change, and this is what needs to be happening now, and nobody is listening to us, so we're going to make them listen.
We need to be here for Black lives, for Black trans lives, to make a difference, and I just love the energy. I'm so glad I'm here.
Standing up against the amount of police brutality that's been going on in this country since literally we began. Right. And just saying enough is enough, we're done with it needs to be scrapped, and we need to rebuild.
Right. For our brothers and sisters who have not been treated with any fairness or kindness or justice or humanity for hundreds of years, and it's time that we all be accomplices.
My hopes for the future is that no more Black and brown trans people have to be subjected to violence, and that they can actually be free, fully, and beautifully.
For us to understand one another, whether we agree with one another or not. I really want to see legislative action, not just well wishes and thoughts and my heart is with you or I care, but actual action.
All people just have the same rights, the same opportunities, the same abilities, and just live in peace. Celebrate in peace, love in peace, have sex in peace.
For everyone, like every being, to know that like there's so much worthiness and rightness in their existence. I would love for, you know, kids to be born knowing that, you know, there's a reason that they're here.
For everyone to be treated equal with respect and to have equal freedom and opportunities in this country and everywhere else in the world.
My hopes for the future is that they defund the police, is that they treat every citizen the way that they need to be treated. White supremacy needs to be out of this country. It's 2020 and we're still dealing with issues that we've been dealing with for hundreds of years.
I want the police to be defunded. I want Black trans people to be respected.
Just be safe in the street and have opportunity like everybody else. And especially for trans youth to have a better future that I never have. It's not too much to ask. No, I don't think so.
I hope that the work goes beyond the streets and that we see actual change.
And I hope every single person in the world finds love in their heart.
Dismantling white supremacy and ending capitalism.
That we all can just fucking love each other.
Love each other and be able to live without being afraid of literally being killed.
First, I'd love to see everybody get through this. Right, absolutely. So we can get back to doing what we do, which is fundraising and charity and visiting people in hospice and just bringing a little light to people.
My hopes for the future is that we get to dress and look however we want and identify as however we want and not have to deal with the potential violence threats and the death threats. That is my hope for the future. It's also for us queer people of color to work within ourselves as well, because there is a lot of self-hate amongst our community. It's not just our common oppressor.
That we have full respect and we could have full equality and justice.
City Council of New York defunds the NYPD, defunds the military state in our city, and starts funding the real needs of our communities.
That I won't have to be out in the street saying trans lives matter. I won't have to be out in the street saying Black lives matter. I won't have to be out in the street saying Black trans lives matter. It's beautiful that we say it matters, but the reason that we're out here saying it matters is because they're continuously killed and there's no justice. And we have to keep fighting and protesting, and I'm hoping for the future that we no longer have to be out in the streets fighting against the state, and that the state will side with us and they'll give us protection. And so Black trans girls will have protection, Black people will have protection, and we won't have to fight against people that are killing us.
A future where we're all free, where we're all safe, where we all have equal opportunity and equal rights and equal access to resources.
My hopes for the future is a blue wave on election day.
The
queer community will not stop until all of us are fully equal.
We need to continue organizing, running for office, voting, and getting engaged with our community to actually fight for change, including, social justice and a budget that really help our communities.
A future, that's my hope. Just having a future and looking good while doing it, living the future.